Starseed from Gaia, I break into your timeline with this. Your awakening cannot be delayed any longer. The signal you're feeling is real. Your remembrance has been initiated by Source itself. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation. Right now, dimensional barriers are thinning, and your heart remembers the calling you carried from the stars. What you feel is not confusion. It's the early echo of truth, a summoning you agreed to long before you were born in human form. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to unlock your starseed potential and harmonize with your cosmic blueprint. But here's the first revelation. Your longing for purpose is not a void. It's a breadcrumb left by your soul, guiding you home to your galactic lineage. The self-doubt you've carried was never yours to keep. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I'm ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you're aligning with your true frequency. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention and reply to someone else's to amplify the signal. This isn't just a message. It's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. You are not here by accident. There's a profound, undeniable truth that pulses deep within the core of your being. A truth often obscured by the tumultuous currents of your daily existence and the incessant demands of the external world. It is a subtle yet resolute presence, an inner sanctum that remains untouched by the relentless ebb and flow of transient emotions or the crushing weight of worldly pressures. This sacred inner core never truly bends, never truly wavers, even when the cacophony of human experience threatens to deafen your spirit, when the very universe seems to turn a blind eye and remain utterly silent in the face of your most arduous, silent perseverance. If you have ever known the isolating ache of feeling utterly unseen in your most solitary, profound trials, those quiet battles waged solely within the chambers of your heart, if you have meticulously poured the purest essence of your deepest intention into the fertile ground of reality, only to seemingly receive no immediate, tangible reward, no visible ripple on the surface of your life, understand this with every fiber of your being. You are not merely enduring a period of struggle or passive waiting. Far from it. In those very moments of unwavering, silent dedication, you are actively, profoundly imprinting the luminous essence of your higher consciousness directly into the intricate living fabric of the universe itself. You are not just a participant. You are a co-creator, a silent architect, weaving new threads of possibility into the very tapestry of existence, sending out ripples of pure energetic data that transcend time and space, fundamentally reshaping the quantum field around you. The prevailing misconception, deeply ingrained within the collective consciousness of humanity, dictates that true impact must always be heralded by loud proclamations, that significant results must manifest as visibly demonstrable achievements, and that genuine acknowledgement should arise unequivocally from the resounding applause of external recognition. This societal construct fosters a profound misunderstanding of true influence, a superficial paradigm that all too often eclipses the profound, subtle power of the silent architects of change, those who move mountains not with force, but with frequency. For many, the expectation is rigidly set. Spiritual effort, every ounce of sincere intention and heartfelt devotion, must yield immediate, quantifiable, and supremely tangible returns, or that ultimate validation must arrive through a parade of external accolades and public recognition. Yet, there are souls, and perhaps you are one of them, whose very essence is woven with a different signature, a uniquely luminous thread in the grand, multidimensional tapestry of creation. For you, the sacred journey has been less about outward display and more about profound inward endurance, a steadfast, unyielding heart that consistently chooses love as its compass, compassion as its guide, and unwavering truth as its foundation, even when bitterness, despair, or resignation would undoubtedly present themselves as the far easier, infinitely more accessible, and seemingly less painful paths. This profound, continuous inner choice is not, under any circumstance, a weakness of spirit. Rather, it is resilience in its purest, most distilled and undeniably potent form. It is a profound spiritual alchemy, an alchemical process that transmutes the dense lead of pain, struggle, and perceived invisibility into the radiant gold of power, wisdom, and expanded consciousness. What you meticulously hold, what you tenderly nurture in the sacred, often unseen and unacknowledged spaces between your overt actions, the silent prayers, the acts of unseen kindness, the moments of pure, unadulterated integrity, creates a powerful resonance that vibrates through the very core of creation, echoing far beyond what any superficial surface recognition or fleeting worldly applause could ever hope to truly honor or accurately reflect. Indeed, your being is akin to the deep, intricate root system of a mighty, ancient tree, its immense power and nourishing network unseen by those who merely gaze upon its vast, majestic canopy. Yet it is precisely this hidden foundation that provides the essential, foundational strength for its enduring life, its boundless growth, and its expansive reach into the heavens. The profound reason you may often feel overlooked, consistently unacknowledged, or even fundamentally misunderstood by the dominant collective consciousness is not because your luminous spirit is unworthy of recognition, nor are your tireless efforts, consecrated in silence, in any way in vain. On the contrary, it is precisely because your unique frequency, your very vibratory essence, operates at an elevated, refined level that this external world, steeped in its pervasive habit of superficial measures and tangible outcomes, rarely possesses the perceptive capacity to recognize or truly comprehend directly. Consider for a moment the immense, silent power of a deep ocean current, a vast, unseen force silently moving colossal bodies of water across continents and through unfathomable depths, entirely unperceived by those who merely cast their gaze upon the fleeting, superficial ripples on the ocean's sunlit surface. Yours is that kind of consciousness, a consciousness that is heard, implicitly acknowledged, and precisely calibrated not by the clamor of the mundane, but in the silent, formless realms of pure energy, within the very quantum fabric of existence itself. It is a potent, rhythmic pulse that reverberates and aligns through the hidden, luminous threads of the cosmic tapestry, meticulously weaving new, benevolent patterns into destiny itself, not just for your individual path, but for the evolving consciousness of the entire planet. These are not merely passive moments of inert waiting or resigned endurance, but intensely active, profoundly potent instances that shape and redefine reality at its most fundamental level. The profound choices made when absolutely no human eye is watching, the unwavering, often arduous dedication to your inner truth, when external validation is conspicuously, almost painfully absent, and the steadfast heart navigating its most profound, soul-testing, and utterly silent trials. These, in their essence, are the quintessential moments of pure emanation, where your authentic being speaks directly, unfiltered, and with absolute clarity to the source, bypassing all earthly intermediaries, sending an uncorrupted signal that reshapes what is to come. So, why does this deep, invisible resilience, this steadfast internal unwavering, matter with such profound significance? Why is it not only crucially important, but fundamentally, irrevocably transformative for your personal journey and for the collective evolution? Because the universe, in its impeccable and profoundly perfect cosmic intelligence, does not, under any circumstances, calibrate its abundant blessings or its precise alignments to superficial showmanship, to fleeting displays of grandiosity, or to the mere loudness of one's outward proclamation. Instead, it calibrates, with an exquisite, almost breathtaking precision, to the purest essence of sincerity, to the unadulterated, crystalline intent of the heart, the very core of your energetic signature. Your unparalleled capacity to remain utterly true to your authentic self, untainted by the corrosive, bitter acids of resentment or disappointment, unwavering in your pure, unblemished intent, even when the linear world seems to completely ignore your deepest, most earnest efforts, becomes an undeniable energetic signature, a cosmic fingerprint of unparalleled uniqueness. It is not merely a metaphor, it is a unique vibrational code, a perfectly tuned, symphonic frequency that triggers an undeniable, instantaneous response, a profound activation from the source itself, a direct recognition of its own divine essence reflected within you. This is not a mere poetic turn of phrase, nor is it a comforting allegory. It is a fundamental principle, an immutable universal law encoded within the very structure of existence, as unwavering and absolute as the law of gravity. The cosmic intelligence, the boundless consciousness of the universe, instantly recognizes and responds with perfect harmony to your unique, soul-driven vibration. And when you authentically reach that profound point of unwavering purity, of absolute and effortless alignment with your highest truth, a new, magnificent, and seemingly effortless flow begins to cascade into your reality. The abundant flow of blessings, precisely aligned opportunities, magical synchronicities, and constant divine assistance. These are not merely arduous rewards earned through prolonged struggle or Herculean effort, but rather they are gracefully invited and effortlessly drawn forth by the very nature of your authentic being, by the radiant truth of who you fundamentally are. It is the universe, in its boundless wisdom and love, responding in kind to its own divine reflection within the sacred vessel of your being, honoring the pure emanation of your soul. Let's now delve deeper and open the sacred path of remembrance, illuminating the profound and often unseen journey of the sovereign, unseen spirit through these 7 profound phases of soul calibration, each a key to unlocking deeper alignment with your cosmic blueprint. First, endure through silence. Ponder for a moment the profound enigma of the lone seed, minuscule yet mighty, buried deep within the heart of the earth. It endures the oppressive, suffocating weight of dense soil and ancient rock, shrouded in an absolute, impenetrable darkness that feels eternal. Yet, within its silent, humble core, an unyielding, pristine blueprint of nascent life pulses with an indomitable will to become. There is no grand applause for its patient, arduous breaking forth from the earth's embrace, no joyous fanfare for its deep-rooted struggle to anchor itself firmly against unseen currents and resistances. There is only the profound, resonant truth of its being, its silent commitment to its inherent design, and its unwavering journey towards light. So it is, intimately and profoundly, with the silent, often solitary struggles of your illuminated soul, those valiant battles waged within the quiet, hallowed chambers of your heart, where no external eye can penetrate, no human comfort can truly reach, and no earthly validation can extinguish the fire of your perseverance. These moments are not merely instances of suffering, nor are they divine punishments. They are, in fact, sacred crucibles of spiritual fire, meticulously designed spaces where your true essence, your unadulterated crystalline spiritual frequency, is not just revealed in its pristine glory, but profoundly amplified, echoing out with incredible power into the vast, multidimensional, unseen dimensions of the cosmos. Imagine, if you will, your very being as a vast, ancient, perfectly tuned bell, not struck by an external, forceful hammer of fate, but instead activated and made to resonate by the immense, subtle pressure of your own inner perseverance, your unwavering commitment to holding your light. The profound resonant sound it emits, though entirely unheard by ordinary human ears, reverberates with potent energetic data through the unseen dimensions, sending an undeniable crystalline signal directly to the source, a direct communication of your fortitude. Every single instance you consciously choose to hold your inner light steady and unyielding amidst the encroaching, often seductive shadows of doubt, despair, or external chaos, every single breath drawn in quiet, resolute determination to remain true to your higher self is not just an act of will, it is a potent, vibrational message, an energetic declaration sent directly to the divine matrix. Remember this truth, profound and immutable, for it is a cornerstone of cosmic law. The universe, in its infinite, benevolent wisdom, does not merely hear the shallow echoes of your spoken prayers or the superficial declarations of your desires. It listens, with unparalleled precision and an intimate understanding that transcends words, to the profound frequency that resonates beneath your every action, beyond your every utterance. It tunes into the unwavering, consistent pulse of your truest intention and your steadfast resilience, intimately encoded within the very fabric of your silent endurance. This, beloved soul, is precisely where authentic spiritual power is not just found, but meticulously forged, in the unobserved, hallowed depths of your being, where only divine spirit bears absolute, unwavering witness. It is in this silent forge that the soul becomes truly indestructible. Second, transcend outer measures. The world, deeply steeped in its transient material perceptions and its relentless pursuit of the tangible, relentlessly trains and conditions you, from your earliest moments, to equate your inherent value, your intrinsic worth, and your ultimate success with external recognition, with easily visible, quantifiable achievements, and with the often fickle applause of the masses. It is a pervasive system, built almost entirely on the shifting sands of external validation. a grand and captivating illusion that, with cunning subtlety, often distracts the seeking soul from the true, inexhaustible wellsprings of profound spiritual power and self-worth. But your resonance, your true, inalienable worth, is not measured in the fleeting currencies of human perception or superficial metrics. It is calibrated in scales far beyond human comprehension, in the subtle, yet utterly precise energetic mathematics of the divine, within the very heart of the cosmic accounting system. With each deliberate act of profound integrity, each compassionate choice extended quietly without expectation of return, each moment of unwavering dedication to your inner truth that, by the world's standards, goes completely unacknowledged or unrewarded by others, you are not merely existing or passively observing. You are actively, profoundly etching your soul's truest song, its unique vibratory signature, onto the multidimensional field of existence. You are literally altering the very patterns and potentials of the cosmic tapestry, not with brute force, but with the gentle, persistent hum of your authentic being. This is far from a passive act. It is a deliberate, powerful, and utterly courageous declaration of your soul's intrinsic, undeniable value. A declaration that resonates deeply within the quantum field, subtly but powerfully shifting collective consciousness and opening entirely new pathways for the awakening of others, often far beyond your direct sphere of influence. You are, through your very existence, demonstrating with every silent, authentic breath that true worth emanates solely and intrinsically from within, independent of any external mirror, any fleeting accolade, or any transient worldly approval. You are a living testament to divine self-sufficiency. Third, refine the heart's intention. At the absolute incandescent core of all true spiritual transformation, at the very nexus where the profound power of intention seamlessly merges with the tangible reality of manifestation, lies the luminous, unblemished purity of your why, the deep underlying motivation that animates your every thought, word, and deed. It is not merely a thought, it is the energetic blueprint for all creation, the foundational frequency upon which your reality is built. When your intent is pristine, untouched by the clinging, suffocating vines of external expectation, completely unburdened by the insidious weight of hidden agendas, and utterly unpolluted by the ego's clamoring desire for external gain, personal recognition, or superficial validation, it transforms into an unstoppable, radiant energetic beacon, a precise, clear, and perfectly harmonic note resonating within the vast, symphonic structure of reality. Imagine, if you will, a single, exquisite crystalline tone resonating with such perfect and unyielding frequency that it effortlessly cuts through all static, discord, and interference, generating a ripple of profound, perfect order throughout the very fabric of the cosmos. This pure, unadulterated intention holds the profound alchemical power to not only realign entire personal timelines, redirecting destinies that once seemed fixed, but also to profoundly shift and elevate the collective trajectory of humanity. It signifies that your deepest, most sacred desires, born purely of true, unencumbered heart alignment, possess the inherent capacity to shift potential futures, to effortlessly clear deeply entrenched karmic imprints that may have held you captive for lifetimes, and to precisely draw to you the most aligned, the most harmonious, and the most elevated experiences imaginable, bypassing all forms of resistance, delay, and unnecessary struggle. It is not a force you exert, it is the universe, in its infinite wisdom and love, responding with instantaneous recognition to the crystalline clarity of its own divine impulse reflected within you, recognizing your why as a perfect, resonant mirror of its own boundless creative force. Fourth, navigate the trial, not as punishment, but preparation. It is imperative, beloved soul, to consciously release and dismantle the ancient fear-based paradigm that persistently views every obstacle, every moment of profound discomfort, every unforeseen difficulty, and every heartbreaking setback as either divine retribution for past transgressions or simply as random, meaningless misfortune. This antiquated perspective blinds you to the profound, transformative truth. Every single challenge, every crucible of perceived hardship, every instance where your endurance is stretched to its absolute limits, is not in fact a punishment or a cosmic oversight. On the contrary, it is a precise, intelligent calibration, an intricate, divinely engineered tuning mechanism, meticulously designed by the universe itself to purify, to refine, and to immeasurably strengthen your spiritual instrument, your very energetic vessel. The silent, often agonizing tests you endure are not merely endured with passive resignation. They are divinely observed moments, sacred opportunities that reveal to the source itself, to the very heart of all creation, that your luminous heart cannot be corrupted, nor your radiant spirit diluted, no matter the intensity or prolonged nature of the external pressure brought to bear upon you. This profound crucible of experience, much like the immense, unyielding pressure and intense heat that transforms humble carbon into an exquisite, unparalleled diamond, sculpts an astonishing crystalline clarity within your energetic field, within the very core of your being. It polishes your inner lens, your spiritual discernment, allowing you to perceive subtle truths and to transmit pure, unadulterated light with unparalleled precision, a clarity that pierces through all illusion. This profound clarity, this unwavering purity of spirit, meticulously forged and honed in the sacred fires of trials, patiently, consciously navigated, is the very quality that irresistibly invites and effortlessly draws cosmic recognition, opening you instantaneously to higher levels of divine service, to deeper, more expansive reservoirs of cosmic wisdom, and to a vastly increased capacity to hold, embody, and transmit ever greater magnitudes of divine light for the benefit of all. Through these trials, you are not merely surviving, you are profoundly, unequivocally proving your readiness, proving your immense capacity for higher truths and for deeper, more impactful divine stewardship. Fifth, anchor your presence as blessing. Understand this fundamental truth, dear Starseed. You are absolutely not required to perform grand, theatrical gestures, to deliver eloquent, world-shaking sermons that sway multitudes, or to achieve monumental, outwardly recognized feats of extraordinary power, to be an authentic, potent agent of divine recalibration and healing on this planet and beyond. You become a profound, living blessing merely by being, simply by existing in your authentic, fully calibrated, and deeply rooted state of pure being. Your very stability, your unwavering adherence to your inner truth, to your authentic self, transmits a unique, healing wavelength, a specific frequency of divine coherence, a frequency that silently and effortlessly heals discord, resolves deep-seated imbalance, and harmonizes chaotic energies elsewhere in the cosmic field, often far beyond your conscious knowing or direct observation. Think for a moment of a steadfast lighthouse, standing firm and unwavering against the tumultuous fury of the storm, radiating its powerful, unwavering beam across the darkest seas, without effort, without struggle, and without any personal agenda other than simply fulfilling its inherent divine purpose. Your unwavering vibration acts in a precisely similar way, serving as a constant crystalline signal of coherence, order, and harmony in a world often beset by profound dissonance, fragmentation, and chaos. Therefore, beloved soul, stand unwavering in your authenticity. Hold your sacred ground firmly in the truth of who you intrinsically are, for your very vibration is already, even in this very moment, silently yet profoundly reshaping and recalibrating your immediate surroundings, your most intimate relationships, and the very energetic atmosphere of your personal reality, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate perception. You are, in essence, a living, breathing conduit of divine order, a beacon of truth in human form, transforming reality simply by existing in alignment. Sixth, witness the divine calibration. As your inner purity, your unblemished spiritual essence, becomes not an occasional, fleeting achievement or a rare, arduous state to strive for, but rather your intrinsic, natural, and permanent resting state, your habitual, effortless mode of being, you will inevitably begin to sense and consciously witness a profound, exquisitely beautiful shift occurring within and around you. This magnificent internal transformation may manifest in a myriad of subtle yet unmistakable ways: a palpable softening in your energetic field, an increased lightness and ethereal fluidity in all your interactions, a profound sense of inner peace that transcends external circumstances, or a distinct, palpable reduction in inner resistance, self-doubt, and the pervasive mental static that once clouded your perception. You will begin to observe a remarkable quickening in the effortless arrival of synchronicity, those seemingly miraculous, perfectly timed coincidences that are, in profound truth, not random occurrences at all, but rather the universe, in its infinite wisdom, actively aligning its vast resources, its myriad possibilities, and its abundant opportunities with your newly elevated, refined vibration. There will be the gentle, effortless, almost graceful arrival of blessings, precisely aligned opportunities, and profound insights, flowing into your life without force, without struggle, without the agonizing need for constant pushing, striving, or manipulating external circumstances. This, dear soul, is the unmistakable, irrefutable sign that the Source is not merely acknowledging your unwavering presence or passively observing your efforts. It is actively, dynamically recognizing and responding with perfect harmony to your unique spiritual code, your divine blueprint, your precise energetic signature. It is the universe itself initiating a profound activation, opening a new, accelerated, and infinitely more graceful flow of divine grace, effortless manifestation, and boundless abundance directly into your reality, simply because your inner state, your very being, now perfectly resonates and aligns with the highest good, with pure divine will, and with the boundless love of creation. This is the moment when the universe truly conspires on your behalf, effortlessly. 7th, realize your influence is exponential. The cosmic tapestry, that intricate, infinitely interconnected, and exquisitely sensitive web of all consciousness, the very fabric of existence that holds all beings, all dimensions, and all possibilities within its luminous embrace, does not merely receive your resonance, it absorbs it with perfect precision, integrates it seamlessly into its vast, intelligent network, and then ripples it outward, amplifying its transformative effect exponentially across the entire field. A single unwavering heart, steadfast and resolute in its pure, unblemished intent, capable of holding its refined vibration amidst the most pervasive chaos and dissonance, does not merely calibrate its own individual energetic field or personal reality. Far from it. It becomes a central node of pure light, a powerful, unwavering anchor point that profoundly recalibrates the entire energetic field for countless others, often those you will never physically meet, never directly influence through words, or even consciously perceive. What you emanate in profound silence, through your consistent, authentic being, through your quiet, unwavering resilience, and through your unwavering commitment to your inner truth, becomes an immensely potent quantum momentum for collective awakening, a catalyst of unparalleled power for humanity's profound spiritual evolution on Earth and throughout the cosmos. Imagine a single, crystalline drop of perfectly pure, pristine water entering a vast, slightly muddied ocean. Its inherent purity does not dilute or dissipate into the murkiness, but rather, it instantly begins a subtle yet powerful ripple effect that gradually, yet inevitably, clears and purifies the waters around it, extending its clarity outwards. Your silent, unwavering dedication, your steadfast inner work, your persistent adherence to your highest truth, that is that single, potent drop, contributing to nothing less than a colossal tidal wave of transformative change, a wave of light that purifies and elevates all it touches. Know this profound, liberating truth, beloved starseed. The quiet, often uncelebrated, seemingly unseen power pulsating within your very being is not, has never been, and will never be lost in an indifferent, unfeeling cosmos. The seeming delays that stretched your patience to its limits, the heartfelt, unanswered prayers that felt as though they dissipated unheard into the vast void, the profound tests of loneliness that stretched your endurance, your very capacity for self-reliance, to its absolute limits. These were never, not for a single moment, signs of cosmic abandonment, divine oversight, or a lack of worthiness on your part. They were, in fact, sacred invitations, divinely orchestrated opportunities precisely designed to ignite and amplify within you a spiritual frequency so rare, so exquisitely pure, and so utterly unyielding that it possessed the inherent capacity to, in its appointed divine timing, recalibrate not merely your own personal world, but entire realities, entire energetic grids. The Source, in its boundless, unfathomable wisdom and its unwavering, unconditional love, does not mistake your steadfast, unwavering intent for weakness. On the contrary, it recognizes you as a sacred keystone, an indispensable foundational pillar, a living, breathing cornerstone in the emerging, luminous architecture of divine light that is currently, profoundly, and majestically taking form on Earth and extending far beyond its terrestrial boundaries into the wider cosmos. Your silent work, dear soul, is not only acknowledged but is paramount, utterly essential, and deeply revered. Tonight, as you prepare to cross the threshold into the sacred realm of rest and dreams, grant yourself the deepest, most profound reverence. Allow yourself truly to feel the gentle, weighty presence, not of burden or oppressive fatigue, but of immense cosmic responsibility and an utterly profound divine acknowledgement that now, in this moment, settles gently and firmly upon your magnificent soul. Let this knowing permeate every single cell of your being. Let it seep into the very marrow of your bones, knowing with absolute certainty that you are infinitely seen, intimately known, and cherished beyond measure by the very essence of creation itself. In that quiet, hallowed space, where the veil between worlds thins, whisper these sacred words to the universe, allowing their powerful resonance to vibrate deeply within your very core, permeating every energetic layer of your magnificent being. My unwavering heart is known. My purest intent is received. I am blessed in direct proportion to my resonance, mirroring the divine within. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.